Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to BWTM Sports. This is it, the fight we've been waiting for so long. It's taken a long time to get here, but finally we're here. Dillian Whyte versus Alexander Povetkin for the number one spot for the WBC, I think it's Diamond Belt tonight. So yeah, thank you for joining us. So we're just waiting for the fight to begin. Just seeing Katie Taylor put on a performance. I actually back Person to stop Taylor. Taylor showed good movement. I don't think that in rematches, when you think a person has done a good job, you think that they can better the performance they put on last time because they did well. So of course, Katie Taylor showed the similar movement, moving out of the way, spinning out to the sides, which is very good. I was a bit I couldn't understand at times, that they wouldn't have prepared for Taylor to be spinning out and spinning all the time and moving out of the way. It seemed that when that happened, they didn't have any idea for that. And I was also surprised that it was just the overhand right that was being chucked. Why Pursue never threw the left hook as well. But fair play to Katie Taylor. You would say probably the better woman won on the night. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this fight tonight with Dillian Whyte and Alexander Povetkin. Trainer changing, Colwell coming in late notice. It's all been happening in Dillian Whyte's camp, but now we're going to see, Dillian Whyte's coming lighter. Tonight we're going to find out what's what tonight, once and for all, and put this to bed. We're going to find out whether Dillian Whyte is. I'm good. Good evening, everybody. And it's nice to be back. It's nice to be back doing this. And we're looking forward to a good night of boxing tonight for sure. Which is advertising Horn versus Kosuzu's son. So here we go. Main event in the evening, 12 rounds or less for the WBC Diamond Belt. Looking forward to this fight. Done a lot of talking for this fight, and there's been a lot of talking about the fight. I'm just happy to get the fight, to see the fight being, better to see the fight now. How are you all feeling? Have you enjoyed tonight? They're just showing clips of Dillian Whyte now and Povetkin training. So it's how Whyte goes about the business tonight. Is he going to start fast? Is he going to start slow? Is he going to try and box and try and outbox Povetkin? Is he going to take it to Povetkin early? Who knows? So I think Johnny Nelson looking very relaxed there. And it looks like Anthony Joshua in the studio as well. Am I right? Yeah, that's Anthony Joshua in the studio. So, so I guess, who knows? Joshua being there, he can't exactly call out Dillian Whyte if they've got the Pulev fight. But it would be interesting. It would be nice to see Josh say, you know what? Pulev can step aside. I'll fight you next. That would be really great. Great to see. And I think people would rather see Dillian Whyte, Joshua too, depending on how Dillian Whyte looked tonight, than Joshua versus Pulev, to be honest. But we'll love a mandatory, don't we? Thank you for that. We all love a mandatory. So don't forget to smash the like button, the subscribe button, and check us out, www.bwtmonline.com. It's great to see you all in the room tonight for this fight. So we're just waiting for the guys to make their way to the ring. Look at the last 5 fights here. Dillian Whyte win. And then Povetkin's last 5 fights, draw, win, lost, win. So his loss was against Anthony Joshua. Joshua also beat Dillian Whyte. His draw was against Hunter. It'd be interesting to see how Whyte would do against Dillian Whyte. I thought Povetkin won the fight, and if that knockdown was counted with a left hook when he dropped, I thought he dropped Hunter. So yeah, The question's been asked is how important is Dillian Whyte's jab? I mentioned that in the pre-fight. Will Whyte miss Mike tips? I don't know. And could Povetkin's hand speed be the difference? Hand speed, experience of fighting at the elite level. There's a few things there. I think consistency, you know, you've got a consistent camp. All they have to do is get into camp and train. So I don't know. It can all mean something, all mean nothing. But the key for me is the jab. Can Dillian Whyte keep Povetkin quiet on the jab? Is it snappy enough? Is it fast enough? Is it good enough? We're about to find out. And it's Povetkin making his way to the ring. Black shorts. The way Povetkin walks sometimes, it makes you look like he walks as if it's a struggle for him to just walk, you know? It's like the old man, you know? But that's so deceiving. So deceiving. Good evening, Damien. Might have missed it, but how do you score Taylor fight? Yeah. It's Povetkin. Adam, Brooke, oi. And I score it. I don't really. I think Taylor just got it. Just got it, Taylor. So fireworks going off here. Very nice. It's a pay-per-view event, and if you can host Whyte versus Povetkin, then lights and everything going off here. Again, can you imagine as a young man having some of the best fighters in the world in your back garden fighting? I mean, that's just incredible. I mean, that is really incredible. The things that people would just dream about having in your backyard the best fighters in the world fighting, or some of the best fighters in the world fighting, and the whole world is in your backyard. I mean, it's strange, eh? Strange times. I think Eddie must be thankful of coronavirus, because if it wasn't for coronavirus, there would be no back garden fights. So, yeah, backyard fights, as they call them. And the backyard fights I've seen certainly don't have any lights like this. How you all doing anyway? I hope you're having a great evening. I hope you can hear me well. You know, I was very fortunate when Stavern fought Joe Joyce. I was able to do the ring walk with Stavern from the dressing room to the ring, and it was interesting to see when you always see those lights coming down, and you've got people around it, and how they make the ring walk and how it's all organized. Really interesting stuff. It looks, when you're looking at it from the side, it doesn't look that great. It doesn't look that spectacular. It looks okay. But when you actually see it on TV, it looks amazing. So that's incredible when that happens. Very incredible. So from the sides, as that guy's walking forward by himself, it doesn't look that great. But like I said, when you actually watch it from the camera itself, the camera view down on TV, looks brilliant. And that's what it's for. It's for TV, isn't it? Incredible when you have that much money. Very strange in your backyard. But it is in the backyard, isn't it? It's in the backyard. Backyard fights I've seen don't have walls. LOL. It's if you look down, that's why it says in the bottom there. People don't read. It says here in the white on the banner. It says Whyte versus Povetkin live audio commentary, no footage. So if you're expecting footage, it's not here. So it's live audio commentary. So please don't ask for footage. It's not happening. Right. So if you that much want footage, then I suggest you buy the pay-per-view. There we go. We've got Povetkin making his way to the ring. And he's now made his way to the ring, just unassuming. You know, the way he gets to walk to the ring is so unassuming. You wouldn't think he was this, you know, as I nicknamed him, the White Tyson. I wonder what's going through Povetkin's head at the moment. And here comes Dillian Whyte. Are we going to spot anything different in the Dillian Whyte walk tonight? Obviously, this is the biggest fight of his career. This is it. You know, you win this fight, and really, you should be fighting for the world title next. You spent a lot of money legally to get there. You know, for the WBC to say, yeah, okay, Mr. Whyte, you will be fighting Tyson Fury next. After Tyson Fury fights Deontay Wilder. It would be a shame now. You put all that money to legal fees to fight next, and it's Alexander Povetkin that takes your spot. So it's crucial that Whyte wins this fight tonight. Absolutely crucial. Yeah. Oh, we'll just do the sound effects for you. Oh, better be careful now. YouTube might do me for copyright. They'll do anyone for copyright, wouldn't they? Dun 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 dun. If people are wondering why I'm making that noise, it's Dillian Whyte's entrance to the ring. He hasn't come to the ring yet. He's just kind of from left to right, right to left. He's just pacing. Well, I didn't call it pacing, but you know, the pay-per-view star, which he is. I guess, what, 5, 6 pay-per-views now? Can you imagine we got a time machine 25 years ago and we were talking pay-per-view? Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson, and, you know, Tyson Spinks and whatever else. It's pay-per-view has certainly changed now. There's always one, isn't there? But you know the beautiful thing about it is we don't have to give these sort of people. I can control the people that are in the room. And this, there you go. There's he. Don't want him in. Get out of the room. Thank you. Yeah, definitely get copyright for breathing, that's for sure. He's definitely a powerhouse and he should not be underrated. Fireworks going off. As Dillian Whyte makes his way to the ring, I believe. What a beautiful view, though. There he comes. Down the steps. Walking to the ring, Dillian Whyte. There he goes. The long walk, longish walk to the ring. So everyone want to put their predictions in for the fight tonight, please? That'd be great. It'd be fantastic for you to put your predictions in. And where you're from in the world, let us know where you're from in the world as well. Always nice to know where you're listening to this broadcast. Love it to know where you're listening from, how far these broadcasts are going. Always nice to know. It's like a fight. This fight was taking forever to make, but now Whyte is in the ring. I'm going to look forward to a good fight.
This bout is sanctioned.
Both men are in the ring now. So again, I'm going to watch interaction between Dillian Whyte and his trainer, how that works out. That's going to be key tonight as well. Of course, I've got the volume on silent, so I won't hear what's been going on, what the instructions are. So I'll have to rely on you all to tell me what's going on. Whyte in the first minute, listening in on Twitch there. Good to see you on Twitch tonight. Londoner, good to see it. Dealing on points, Castro. Chair, Nottinghamshire. Shout out to Nottinghamshire. Whyte, last stoppage, Ireland. Good to hear you from Ireland. And go on, Whyte. That's it. Lots of support for Dillian Whyte in the house tonight. Here we go. The challenger, Alexander Povetkin, 40 years old, 38 fights, 35 wins, 24 by KO with 2 losses and 1 draw. It is Alexander Sasha Povetkin. So there we go. Povetkin. It's really unassuming. Look at him. Just seems so unassuming. He's just like, yeah, it's me. I'm Povetkin. Gonna have a fight now. Yeah. I'm the champion. Dillian Whyte. Age 32, 28 fights, 27 wins, 18 by the way of big KOs and only 1 defeat. He is Dillian, the Body Snatcher Whyte. Here we go. No more talk of maximum violence. No more talk of training camps in Portugal and Xavier Miller and Mark Tibbs and Luis Ortiz and Kubrat Pulev, and we can just talk about this fight now. We really just can talk about this fight. Long overdue, sick and tired talking about the fight. So here we go. The other beautiful thing about StreamYard is I can choose to show you comments. So I don't want to show them, I don't show them. Here we go. Main event of the evening, 12 rounds. This is what everyone wants to tune into. Okay. The trainers are out of the ring. It's just for Dillian Whyte and Alexander Povetkin. Tempo, game plan, all key things for this fight. Let's see what happens. Round 1 was underway. Povetkin trying to find his range straight away. Taking a look at Whyte. Throws a little jab. Whyte. Looking at Povetkin. Hands held high. They're just looking at one another. Povetkin looking to dip to his right. Whyte touches Povetkin with a jab. Nice jab there from Whyte so far. He's touched Povetkin twice with a jab. Povetkin trying to throw a big overhand right there and misses. So Povetkin saw something there to throw the overhand right early. Povetkin again. Jab. Nice jab. Whyte catches it kind of. Jab again from Whyte. So the tempo's a slow start from Whyte. Okay, now Povetkin's walking Whyte to the ropes. Whyte has got to keep away from the ropes. I said in the fight, you must keep away from the ropes. His back must not touch the ropes. Because that's where 2 of his knockdowns have happened, with his back against the ropes. Jab from Povetkin there. Touches Whyte. Double jab there from Povetkin now. Whyte blocking. Whyte has got a good catch and shoot, by the way. Oh, right hand over the top there. And a body shot there from Povetkin. Jab from Povetkin. Povetkin slipping out the way of Whyte's jab. Double jab from Povetkin there. Both looking at one another. Nothing too dramatic happened in his first round yet. Povetkin does a body shot there to Whyte. Slipping the jab to the body, and then one for the jab to the body, one into the head. Nice little short left hook under the guard of Dillian Whyte. She's showing the jab here. Dillian Whyte's coming in around there. Interesting first round. Okay. Nothing much to report from the first round. This is round 2. They touch gloves, and there we go. Round 2. So this pace is going to suit Povetkin more, I would say. But we'll see. Whyte looks like he's going to try and box Povetkin. So it's a slower pace. We'll see. Just watching the footwork of both guys. Okay. Whyte's got to be careful here. See, when you're trying to use the jab, and Povetkin's trying to block that jab, sort of, and Whyte's lifting to expose the right hand over the top there from Povetkin. He's looking for that chopping right hand over the top of Povetkin. He's looking for it. And Whyte has to be careful he doesn't walk himself to the back. He's back to the ropes. I keep saying this. He's got to take center ring. Povetkin is really looking for that overhand right. That's his. It looks like his money punch, rather than the left hook. Good, nice right hand there. Oh, that was a good shot there. From Whyte. Double jab there from Whyte. Jab there. Battle of the jabs for the most part of this fight. Right hand over top from Povetkin. It's not full power he's putting in, by the way. Left hook there from Povetkin! Big left hook there from Povetkin! Nice! From Povetkin, left hook there. Right hand, left hook. Whyte must be careful here. You just can't leave them openings for Povetkin. Interesting little combination there from Povetkin. The hand speed there was interesting. There goes Whyte if we try his 1-2, and Povetkin looks like he's slipping under that. Whyte leaning on Povetkin. Referee breaks him up. We go again. Whyte must be very careful against Povetkin. Very careful. Open up too soon, you get tagged yourself with counter shots over the top and through the middle. Jab from Whyte. Both looking at one another. Feinting left hook there from Povetkin. He's looking the left hook to the body and to the head of Whyte. Oh, missing with a big right hand there, Povetkin. Nice jab there from Whyte. Needs to keep him at distance. Povetkin with a big looping right hand. Whyte just ducked under it. Povetkin's time is just a little off. Again, Povetkin. Timing looked just a little off from Povetkin at the moment, but as the rounds go, his timing may get better as he warms into things. Povetkin using the jab. Whyte comes back with his own jab. Right hand over the top from Povetkin. Between the two guys, Povetkin seems to be the more aggressive. Whyte trying to throw a right hand there. Povetkin slips out the way of it. End of the round. Interesting. Saw that sloppy right hand again of Whyte pop up. Xavier Miller in the corner talking to Dillian Whyte. Caldwell overseeing things. Literally overseeing things. What happens if Dave Caldwell sees something he doesn't agree with what Xavier Miller's telling him? That could be interesting in the corner tonight. Look again. Whyte jabbing to the body there. Okay. Povetkin just stretching his legs out, holding the ring rope and just bending up and down, going up and down. Right, this is round 3, I believe. They touch gloves. Round 3. So there's mutual respect between the two guys. Is Dillian going to step up a pace, or is he going to stay at this pace at the moment still? According to Mike Tyson's former trainer, he says that Povetkin doesn't hit that hard. Not compared to Mike Tyson and Shannon Briggs and Ernie Shavers. He's not that big a puncher. Interesting. Thinks that Dillian Whyte's got this fight in the bag. Right hand there from Dillian Whyte. Povetkin stumbling. Left hook there. Whyte coming in there. Povetkin with a good shot though. Overhand right again from Povetkin, looking for that overhand right punch. In up close, 1, 2, 3 punches there from Povetkin. Whyte back into the ropes. Got to keep away from those ropes, Dillian Whyte. Got to keep away from those ropes. Whyte complaining about Povetkin complaining about body shots. It looks like jab from Povetkin, and they both hit each other with good jabs. End of the round. How are you guys scoring it at the moment?
Do this at least once a year, even.
Just see some stuff here. Going low. That shot was a bit low from. It looked like a low shot there from Dillian Whyte. Now Caldwell's talking to Whyte. Interesting. 2 trainers in the corner talking. Touch gloves again. Yeah, mutual respect from both guys. Round 4. Jab there from Povetkin. So tempo and game plan was key for this fight. Right hand there from Whyte. Another right hand. And a left hook, and down goes Povetkin. Whoa. Some nice left hook there from Whyte inside. Catching Povetkin beautifully. Good shot there from Whyte. Drops Povetkin. Nice left hook. That was a short left hook there from Whyte. Impressive. Now Povetkin knows he's tasted the power of Dillian Whyte's left hook. And he's been down. What does Povetkin respond with now? Does he go on his bike? Does he still come forward? What does Povetkin try and do now? Povetkin tries his own little short left hook there. Right hand on the top there from Povetkin. Right, just pull his chin out of the way of that. Left hook to the body from Povetkin now. Right, backs up. Nice left hook there from Whyte. Caught Povetkin. Nice shot. Right, just got to be careful with Povetkin though. Whyte ducks the 2 shots there from Povetkin. And the touch gloves again. Jab from Dillian Whyte. Interesting. Has Whyte got Povetkin under control? Or is there more to this fight? Jab from Povetkin. Right hand from Povetkin. Left hook to the body from Povetkin. Misses. Nice, beautiful left hook early on from Povetkin. From Whyte. Dropped Povetkin. But Povetkin digging the body shot in there. Whyte looks strong at the moment. Povetkin doesn't throw anything yet that would make you think that he can stop Whyte. At the moment, nothing's been thrown by Povetkin that's really wobbled Dillian Whyte, which is interesting. Looking at the legs of Povetkin to see whether he's still upright and sees, okay, little short left hook there from Povetkin. Now right hand and a left hook there from Povetkin. Still wants to engage with Dillian Whyte, even though he got dropped in that round. Whyte try and find the uppercut inside there himself. Both looking to engage. Whyte along the ropes. Walking along the ropes again. He's got to keep away from those ropes. Here comes Povetkin with the uppercut. Great shot there from Dillian Whyte. And down goes Povetkin again. The punch resistance of Povetkin. Dear me. Maybe he's showing every part of his age tonight, but he's still a hungry warrior. And he comes. So far, Whyte shown to be too strong for Povetkin at the moment. End of the round. Back to the corner goes Alexander Povetkin. It's a hard night's work for Alexander Povetkin tonight. 2 class shots. The left hook, drop Povetkin. What is Povetkin saying in the corner? What's his team saying to him? Getting to round 5. Great little short left hook inside there from Dillian Whyte. Beautiful left hook inside. Is there going to be a change of strategy from Povetkin in this round? Whyte's done everything that could be asked of him so far. This is round 5. 2 knockdowns in favour of Dillian Whyte. Well in control. Round 5. Right hand on the top of the head of Povetkin. Looking for that overhand right all the time, Povetkin. Left hook. Oh! Dillian Whyte's been knocked out! It looks he's been knocked out by Povetkin. It's over! Dillian Whyte knocked out flat by a left hook by Povetkin. It's over! Dillian Whyte knocked out by Povetkin. All over. Told you about the left hook. Told you about Povetkin. Told you about your back against the ropes. Left hook over a lazy jab. Boom! Good night. One shot. All over. Povetkin knocks Dillian Whyte out cold. Dillian Whyte out cold. That's why I say a guy like Povetkin, but he wasn't landing big shots. It didn't look to me he was throwing big shots. It didn't look like he was putting much power in them shots. The right hand is Whyte is out cold. The left hook almost took him off his feet. That's how powerful that left hook is. My word. This is what we feared. This is what we feared. And I actually, I put for the, I went, I backed Povetkin for the KO, to be honest. So, yeah, by knockout, Povetkin. Wow. Wow. That's the difference in class. One shot. Povetkin came, it was different gear. Povetkin came out and said, right now, I'm gonna hurt you now. You're dangerous. I'm going to knock you out. That was a brutal left hook. It lifted him off his feet, the left hook. A brutal knockout. Brutal. Brutal. Brutal left hook. And what can you say? That was a beast of a left hook. I'm telling you now. And I think I spoke about the jab of Dillian Whyte. You've got to have a good jab to keep Povetkin out there. Now, I want to know if it was he slipped under the jab and came over the left hook over the top. Because he kept throwing the right hand over the top, throwing the right hand through the middle, right hand through the middle, right hand through the middle. He didn't seem to have much power on it. And then the left hook came out of nowhere. The same left hook, may I say, that put David Price on his ass. That was a brutal left hook. Brutal. I wonder if they're going to show us the replay. You mean that left hook? That left hook. Let's watch it again. Let's see on the replay where it come from. Was it the jab? Was it on the jab? Boom! Lazy shot the right hand. What shot was that? I told you about that right hand as well. Slack. The right hand was slack from the round before. Watch it again. Watch it again. What's that? Oh, it's the uppercut, actually. Left uppercut. Wasn't a left hook. It was an uppercut through the middle. Through the middle. Wasn't the right hand. It was the uppercut through the middle. It was a reverse punch. Back to the ropes. Look at that. Beautiful shot. Left uppercut. Through the guard. Through the guard. That guard I talked about. Through the guard. I thought it was going to be over and Wright was going to catch him for the guard. Right through the middle. Right, left uppercut. Yeah, it was the uppercut. I thought it was a hook at first. It was the uppercut, but through the guard, as I talked about in the break in the breakdown. The guard through the middle. So you had Povetkin had two ways of going: round the corner and up the middle. And he went through up the middle. He kept going through the middle before with the right hand. We went with a left uppercut instead. What a shot! Yeah, I don't know. So you know, Povetkin. See that boy there? And that's after 2 knockdowns. And he was, listen. So Dillian Whyte's career is in tatters now. Absolute tatters. Because where does he go from here? I mean, he's walking back there. He looks real groggy still. But this is what I believe it was planned to get him before. You understand? Look at it again. Listen again. The right hand. It was that lazy right hand. Boom! Left up. Uppercut. I said that right hand is... that right hand has a problem with Dillian Whyte. It's a sloppy right hand. That knockout was quite similar to the right hand that Derek Chisora was trying to land on David Haye. When David Haye turned southpaw. My goodness me. Povetkin, #1 contender for the WBC title. Now we're looking at Povetkin versus Tyson Fury. Now, if Dillian Whyte don't want that fight, I'm not Dillian Whyte. If Deontay Wilder don't want that fight, then Povetkin, we could be looking at Povetkin versus Tyson Fury. Think about that. All those legal fees you paid to go and fight Tyson Fury. Anthony Joshua, where he's now, probably going to be laughing his head off. Laughing his head off now. It's unfortunate. But Uncle Bashir thought that tonight that Dillian Whyte would win the fight tonight. Stacey McKinley thought he'd win the fight tonight. I'd like to hear what Stacey McKinley would like to say about this fight. I really would like to hear what Stacey's got to say because I want to hear what he said. That's 2 old boys now. It's let me see if I can get Mr. McKinley in the room. Well, that would be great. I mean, that now throws up a whole new set of question marks now. Who would be to blame for that? And it was the pace that they fought at. Very, very, very cool. I said tempo and pace about this fight was key. You allow Povetkin to warm up in the fight, man. Povetkin, the first 3 rounds, Povetkin's looking at you and you drop him. So, all right, okay. So it's a fight you want, the fight you'll get. That's the gears that these experienced fighters can go for. Gears. Very experienced. Very experienced Povetkin. He underestimated Povetkin, especially after knocking him twice to the canvas. Povetkin turned Whyte into a meme. Well, now it's maximum violence, that was. Povetkin got knocked me. What? Good night, Whyte. Old fighter never loses his punch. Indeed. That uppercut was wow. Yeah, it was. Gutted for Whyte. New discussions about this now. Well, Whyte is winning. Yeah, he's winning. I guess you haven't got to the point where he gets it with the left uppercut. I mean, I'm going to hear what Sasha's got to say.
Alexander Povetkin, Sasha, congratulations. Just try and put it into words for us. Down twice in the 4th round to come back and knock out Dillian Whyte. Talk us through it.
Саш, поздравляю в первую очередь. В 4-м раунде ты дважды упал и нокаутировал в 5-м. Был ли ты в 4-м уверен, что так все закончится? Не, конечно, не был уверен. Ну, в принципе, я себя нормально чувствовал. Нокдауны были, конечно, ну, нормально. Я хорошо себя чувствую. И был готов к дальнейшему бою. И хорошо мне отработки повезло, получилось ударить. I didn't feel that I will finish the fight like this, but I was pretty confident in the 4th round. Yeah, go down twice, but it was okay. It wasn't, too much damage. So, but I got what we have.
Talk us through the knockout punch, if you can.
Sorry, okay.
Talk us through the knockout punch, if you can.
Да, ты можешь объяснить, комбинация как произошла, как ты вот этот нокаут? Я некоторые бои смотрел и видел, что он пропускает снизу. И я отрабатывал комбинации справа снизу и слева снизу. Вот мне
Back into the rope. Bang! Right into ropes.
I was watching his fights and taking account that he's missing uppercut from the left and from the right. So on my training, I was trained this combination, those shots.
One of the best punches of your career?
Возможно, лучший удар в твоей карьере? Может быть. Yes, probably. Может быть.
What happens next for you? You obviously have the WBC diamond belt on your shoulder, and you're now the interim champion. Was there a rematch clause? Will you be back here?
Ты теперь временный чемпион мира, обязательно претендент. Будет ли реванш и вообще какие, в принципе, дальше планы?
Но это не от меня зависит. Я, в принципе, готов с любым боксировать. Мне хочется поблагодарить своего промоутера Андрея Михайловича Рябинского, хочется поблагодарить Эдди Хёрна за то, что предоставил такую возможность выступать в Англии. Мне очень полюбилась Англия. Здесь любят бокс и разбираются в боксе.
First of all, my future plans doesn't depend on me. It's a more question to my promoter, to Eddie. So we'll see what they will decide. At the same time, I want to tell thank you to Andrew Rybinski and Eddie Hearn for everything he's doing for me. Yeah, I very like to be here and boxing in the United Kingdom.
So there we have it. Protected for all times. Just like that, the Whyte loss is mandatory. So much for 1,000 days. Utter waffle. Link. In fairness, Dillian, he beat Parker. Really a shame he didn't get the money fight. They just kept him in the deep end too long. Yeah, but you know, you think to yourself, if that is Matchroom hype job exposed, no more dodgy pay-per-views, chilly knockouts, says Russell Hawkins. Hope Whyte is okay. That finish was damn brutal. Yeah, it was. Why do you think Whyte could work on or could have worked on to avoid that punching him? Did he get pushed to the ropes when it landed? No, well, his back was not too far away from the ropes, but it was through the guard. He was looking to throw a right hand, but it was a right hand that was not going to have any significant damage. Yeah, that's defensive responsibility. That right hand he was going to throw was never going to trouble Povetkin. He could have kept his hands up at that point and tucked up, but that was inside work for Povetkin. Povetkin was in close. So that's where the danger was right there. So let's, well, I guess we'll have to do a post-fight. I guess, people. What do you think? Now we can get Whyte versus Parker rematch. 140-year-old too much. Well, this is for you, Ruben Guerrero, who likes to call heavyweights that are 15 stone and oh yeah, Povetkin's too small. Well, that's a big guy he's just knocked out. That's a big guy he's knocked out, Povetkin. So I don't want to hear nothing from you again about 15 stone guy fighters not having the power to knock out big guys. There you go. Guy streamed it for free. Thanks, Quick Free TV. Yeah. So there we have it. Thank you all so much to those people that tuned in tonight on Twitch and tuned in tonight on YouTube, and to those on Facebook who have got nothing better to do than to speak negative stuff. Get a life. So yeah, that was fantastic again tonight from Alexander Povetkin. Was Hearn saying now?
That rematch clause, we'll look to make that before the end of the year. And listen, it's a huge fight, but it's a very dangerous fight now because obviously back-to-back defeats for Dillian Whyte throws a different shade on it. But I know that he'll come back from this. You know, you have to understand the kind of individual Dillian Whyte is. He didn't come up with any big amateur record.
So now they're talking. Oh boy! Now they're talking about rematch. They're back on his rematch tip again. So by the end of the year, they want Povetkin Whyte too. Could happen to a better stable. This is what Hearn deserves for milking and fans of worthless pay-per-views. Now Povetkin gets a world title shot. Not really, because now they're saying Povetkin's going to have a rematch against Dillian Whyte. Appreciate the audio commentary. Thanks for the commentary, and appreciate it. Nice to avoid the Sky propaganda. Thanks for the breakdowns and commentary. No worries. P. O'Neill, great to see you in the room. I hope Dillian doesn't turn down his interviews with Cougie Bear tonight. We want answers. There's a rematch clause. They're talking about rematch. Eddie Hearn's talking about rematch. That was a bad knockout defeat, and it was early. A bad knockout defeat, one shot. So technically, can Dillian Whyte make the adjustments in a rematch? I don't know. I wouldn't like to say. But that was a bad knockout defeat. That was really bad. Really bad knockout defeat. Really bad. Thank you all so much for tuning in as always. I think I'll do a post-fight now on YouTube and on Twitch and on Twitter. So I'll be back in a minute with a post-fight. Let me know what you all think. See you soon. Take care.